Hello all and welcome to the episode 11 of Dialogue with Director. It has been quite some time since our last episode and now we'll try to be more regular. Today I'm going to talk with a budding entrepreneur and her journey and how after school which she had to drop out for some reason and now she's a budding entrepreneur. So there's a lot of topics involved here. We'll also talk about dropouts, we'll also talk about entrepreneurship, we'll talk about CMYC, and we'll talk about the youth of Meghalaya, how they can contribute towards helping other youth and also employing them and creating more employment. So over to you. So we'll start with your introduction.
So my name is Nialti Mary Rani. I'm from Nongwa. So since from the first I stay in our village, but few years I come to Shillong with my aunt. So I start school in Maulai, Delmin school. So
that was a LP school?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So
did you go to Anganwadi or a pre-primary school before going to the LP school?
No.
Okay. So you started with LP?
Yes. When I was in my childhood, there's no in Anganwadi school. Also, there's no.
In your village, there was no Anganwadi center?
No.
Okay.
We have, but we don't have the school Anganwadi.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you straight went into class 1?
Yes.
Okay.
So I go in Maulai. I stayed there in. No, I'm not. I start from a village, Trasat Higher Secondary School. I go from we in our village. We said that class A, class B, like nursery, KG.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So we go there. So I stay in Trasat 3 years. So there's a family issues. So I go with my aunt. So I go in Maulai. So after that I stay in Maulai.
But how was your first experience when you went to that school where in your locality? How was the first experience into schooling? Was it good?
I didn't get much experience.
But how was it? Did you learn something? Did you think it's something you want to continue? How were the teachers?
Yeah, they are. Yes, they are good. But we are teaching our language.
Okay.
Yes. So I didn't get much more education from there. So I just pass. I didn't get didn't get read also. Then after that, like I said, I go to Maulai. I stayed in Maulai 2 years, class 2-3. Then I stay in Laban 3 years. So I learned from there so much more experience. I learned from the St. John Higher Secondary School in Laban. And after that, my aunt get married. So I went back to village. So I stay with my mother. I didn't stay anymore with my aunt. So
you completed till which class?
Class 8.
Class 8.
I go in Laban. I studied only till class 5.
Okay.
Yes. So when I go back to village. I start from class 6 till 8.
Okay.
So I get more experience there also.
Which school was that? UP?
St. John.
Okay.
Yes. St. John Secondary School.
Okay.
So I studied there. But after that, I dropped out because of I have my problem issues.
Okay.
Yes.
So class 8, did you complete or you were in the middle of the class when you dropped out?
After final exam, I dropped out.
Okay, but you cleared the class 8.
Yes.
Okay. So what are you can tell us that why didn't you continue this secondary part, class 9th?
From the beginning when I go to school, I used to get sick. After final, I have to go to the hospital. So my mother is not we don't have much money to give medicine also. So she's a single mother.
So family issues. It's okay. You want some water? It's okay. Take a deep breath. So on the note of pre-primary education, now as per the National Education Policy 2020, it has become a part of, in fact, the first stage, which is the foundational. So 3 years of pre-primary and then 2 years, class 1, class 2 forms the first block as per the NEP. So it's very important that we also give focus to these first 3 years, because these are the foundation. So earlier what was happening was students were going to Anganwadis, some of them, and some of them directly to, like in her case, she directly went to a school. So now the focus is on Anganwadi, early childhood care and education, and we are working together with social welfare to see how these two can come together. So all those who are watching, the right age to start pre-primary education is 3, when your child is 3 years, so that by the time he or she is 6 years, he or she is ready to go to class 1, because now this age appropriate grading has come, and for class 1 at least minimum age 6 years has to be there. So you may make note of that. Okay. So now, like, I want to, and in fact everyone would love to understand more on, like, why you could not continue your education, because in Meghalaya, I don't know if you know, 30% students drop out like you at the secondary stage. So that's a big number. In fact, that's the highest in the country. So was there no secondary school near your government secondary school nearby your village? Was there a government secondary school?
Yes.
There is?
Yes.
What is the name of the school?
It's Dropout High Secondary School.
It's a government school?
Yes.
Okay. So why could you not join that? I mean, because of course you said your family reasons are there.
Yes, because of the family.
Health also. Yeah. Other than that, any?
I have epilepsy.
Okay.
Yes, but
Okay.
after when I go to school, I used to, like, I cannot go. When I starting the exam, I have to go to hospital and come back and starting and writing exam. I can't even study.
Okay.
So that's why. So I go with my auntie.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because my mother is single mother at the time, so my auntie she took me, and I get more experience in the senior and higher secondary school also. Still I know now how to speak in English. Yes, how to do like little bit computer.
You're speaking very well, given that you could not complete and all, so that's
Yes.
really something to appreciate. Yeah.
But when I go inside senior and high secondary school, so most of the book I feel under time, because most of the book they don't translate me in English, they translate in our language. So like I don't understand. I feel every subject because in St. John every subject now we translate in English. So when I go to in village, I don't understand anything. So I feel. So I start again. I just simple pass. So everyone in St. John Higher Secondary School at the time when I go to school, everybody love me because I teach them how to speak in English, how to translate them. Like some of the book, I translate them. This is like that. Yes.
But how did you learn English so well? Because when I visit rural areas, the children are still struggling, even in secondary. So how did you learn English?
I don't know. I have in St. John, I have Garo friends, Nepali. I don't have Khasi friends. I have.
Okay, so
yes.
You had to speak in
yes.
English.
When I go in St. John, I speak rough English and mix with Hindi. Like when I don't understand the sentence in the subject, I used to say to the teacher, Miss, I don't understand. Mujhe nahi malum. I used to say like that.
Okay. So you can speak Hindi as well?
Not well.
Okay.
So like that, and after lockdown, I dropped out in St. John High Secondary School, and after that, I come back with my uncle to Maulai, Matsuyar. So I stayed there like 4 years. So I didn't study. I didn't get more to study because I have to help my mother, my sisters. So I helped there. I helped my uncle. I started a small business like ice cream.
Okay, we'll come to that. But first, you said because of health issues, you
Yes.
could not really. So, are you aware of special educators? There's some people under Samagra. There are special educators which help if a child requires a special help. Children with special needs or any, like in your case, you had some health issues, right? So, in that case, did you report it to any teacher that you're facing difficulties?
Yes.
Okay, you told your teachers and all that. Okay. So, but on this note, all those who are listening, so we have under Samagra special educators which are there because some children may have special needs. So, in this case, she had some health issues and all that. But teachers are always there, the principals, headmasters, and these special educators. Then we have inclusive education volunteers. Then we have BRPs who are into inclusive education. So there is a lot of machinery working, and in fact, we from time to time we do this health checkups, which we are to cover 100% of the schools. So I really encourage all the students because on the day of checkup, many are absent, and then that we are seeing the numbers are not like we are not getting 100% check. So it's very important. Health is the most important thing. So take care of your health, and whenever these health screening are there, you should be present. And if you have some issue, please approach your teacher, please approach your principal, please approach the block education staff, BMCs, BRPs which are there, and I'm sure we all will help you out if there is anything. So now the next point I want to, so you completed class 8th and you had to drop out because of all these reasons which we discussed. But are you aware that there is something called NIOS, distance education? Are you aware? Have you heard of it?
No, before I didn't heard anything about that, but I heard now when I go in the center, there's an NIOS, but it's too late for me.
Why is it too late for you?
No, because some of them they said that I have to go in class 9. No, I have to go in class 9 because they said that. I just heard from the others, from my I asked my head teacher in St. John High Secondary School. I said that to help me the result, but she said they can't because the question from class 9 they prepare from the emboss, so that's why.
No, so here NIOS provides basically class 10th exam and class 12th exam, and you can give it any time. Like its age is no bar. Basically, even if there are some people in their 50s and 60s, suddenly they feel motivated to complete their school education, and they also give all these exams. So it's nothing like that. So if you want to enroll today, right, so this is for everyone to know that now Meghalaya, last year we signed a MOU with NIOS, and they have opened 26 new centers. Earlier they were 25, so now we have 51, and we are trying for more centers, basically because so that all those who have dropped out, they can give class 10th and class 12th exam through this. You just have to appear for the exam. They will give you the material and everything is there. So at least if you want to complete your education, there is an option, because I understand that because of certain reasons it may not be possible to go to formal school and all that. So age is no bar in NIOS. So that is for something everyone should know, especially those who have dropped out. So that is about continuing education. And in fact, after you give this NIOS, then there is IGNU also, Open University. So you can go for graduation as well. So which I'm sure you would be interested. So now coming to your this thing. So after this all happened, then you are now becoming an entrepreneur. So tell us about that journey.
So I stayed with my uncle in Meghalaya. I helped my aunt. So I just keep cleaning, like housekeeping, like that. So I start. My aunt said, "There's a fridge. It's yours. So you can do whatever you want. Your skills." So I start making ice cream. 3 years after that lockdown come.
Where did you learn to make ice
I
cream?
just do it by myself.
Okay, on your own.
Yes.
Okay.
After that, like 4 years, I stay in with my uncle. Lockdown come, so in my uncle house we have six of them, but at the time we have positive COVID.
Okay.
So I'm the one who help them, like cooking. The 5 of them, they can't even do ourselves. They can't even walk. So I help them to give them food every day. I have to go and stand in the market. There's so many lane, but still I can. I do my hard work. So after that, I have my problem issues, health, rheumatism.
Okay.
Yes. So as I go back to village. So when I go back to village,
This was during the COVID
yes,
years.
yes.
Okay.
So I can't even walk. I can't even just move my hands. I can talk, but I can't even move and walk. So I sleep in the bed like 8 months. So 8 months, 3 months, I can walk. I can walk with my with the wood what.
With support.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I just lose my hope, like this is the last for me. I can't even like run or walk, do anything like others young ladies can do. For me, then this is the last. I lost my hope. Then after that, I go to because I can even go and take medicine. It's very strict, no, at the time. So I just drink like local
traditional medicine.
Yes.
Okay.
So after 8 months, I go to Mokarwat, that physiotherapy. Doctor does physiotherapy. They're not much strict there in Mokarwat, Jakrem. So I go there like 1 month. 1 month, and I drink the medicine there, but still it's come back, my sickness. I can even walk. I just sit. So after that, the lockdowns come, like here I come in Shillong. There's no strict anymore, but still strict, but not too much. So I go there in that joint in Nong Thamai, Harbal. So I go there and I drink medicine from there, and then I can walk. When I finished the medicine from there, then I heard I didn't stay with my mother anymore. I start walking with my for my, like I can drink more medicines to get more healthy. Then I stay with my auntie, babysitter, and I help my aunt, and because to get medicine. Then the centers comes there, but I just see the painting like, like what is that? Why is they are painting that house? It's look like so beautiful. I just asked my auntie, like I saw the hair, the machine, like knitting. There's computer. I said, there's like I just guess in myself. There's a training, I think so, but I didn't. Then after that, in the evening, when my aunt come from work, and I asked for what they are painting that building, no? So they said, there's a training center. Even you can go. Then I will help you for the computer. I'll help you to, like my aunt said, then you can go there and at the time I'm the shy person, so I feeling shy to go and talk to the Nook manager also. So
It was called the Nook.
yeah, at the time we call the Nook.
Okay.
And I just go and seek what is that. There are so many learners, no? So I just go and seek what is there. Why there are so many people? So I just go directly and go to the Nook manager. We call it Dudo. So I asked for her, and I said, will you help me like the computer for typing, because my aunt is a lawyer, so my thought is to help my aunt for typing like that, no, because in our village we don't have like computer printing. We have to go to Tersat, so from our village to Tersat it takes 20 minutes, so it's far. So I go in center and I take admission, so I start. And after that, in our center we don't take like the full training from there. We have to take from ourselves, self learning. So I don't know much about the computer, so I just know only typing like little. So the Nook manager said you have to operate like from now you start animation. Then I start animation. So many software I start like I forgot all the software.
That's okay. Whatever you can recall.
Then I do animation, but still I fall, still I move on. But at the time there's because when I asked to help for the Nook manager, there's a lot of learners, no, so they can't even come just sit with me, because when I work with the computer, I need someone not just from the YouTube, but some of the translation I don't understand from the YouTube, so I didn't get more tutorials, so I just keep up with animation. So at the time exhibition, I start join with some learners do with jam making, and the Nook manager asked me that
so you learn on your own this jam
Yeah.
making, okay, using internet and all that.
Yes.
Okay.
At the time, I joined with some learners in that center. She do jam making, and she told me that you love to cook, right? And I said yes, I love to cook. Then she said, then you can join with jam making. At the first exhibition, I start with jam making, and still now at the first exhibition we have a group, but the other one she have babies, so she can't even come to the library, to the center every day, so she stopped, and now I'm alone, so I'm starting with jam and get the nano grant, starting with
You got a grant?
Yes.
Okay.
And starting my business.
Okay. So where do you, like, how much do you produce, and where do you sell your product?
I just sell in my community.
Okay.
From now.
Okay.
Yes.
So how many like bottles you're making, like, every month or every year?
Still now I didn't like when I get older, then I used to cook, because when I bake organic jam, they can even like to keep like 3 months, 4 months, because I don't do like chemicals, anything. So I just acidic also I just do with lemon.
Okay.
Yes. So that's the expiry also only 2, 3, 5 weeks.
Okay. Okay. Good. So that's why you make to order.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Great. So what are the future plans now? You want to expand this? I was told that you are going to give training also
Yes.
to somewhere in Nongpo. Okay. So,
So
matlab, is
now-
there plan to expand your business and make it bigger?
Yes, but after that the center give me the training, so I get more experience about how to make jam. Like at the time I bake jam, the waters that come from the fruits I used to throw it away. But when I get the training, it's you don't need to throw the water. You can make juice, yes, wine. So I get more about experience from center. When I go and there's a SHG.
Are you part of a SSG?
Yes.
Okay.
So I take one training there in our community, near our community. So I take their training. I said to them like, I didn't take them like a full training. I just said them like, I'm not the one who get like a training from the private training. So I'm the one who learn from myself. So I stay there with them, but I tell them that you can do what I can help them, but you can learn like from like me, like how I learn from like
By doing it.
yes,
Yeah.
by doing it by itself. Yes.
So you taught them how
Yes.
to do it, SSG members and all that. Okay, great.
So now when I'll go to like Maurangkang village, it's a part with Nesfas.
Nesfas, yes. Yeah.
So that's from
Okay.
next week.
So are you aware of there are many opportunities like entrepreneurs like you, budding entrepreneurs, if you want to expand. Meghalaya government has a lot of things. Have you heard about Prime?
Yes.
Okay, so Prime is one. Then there are various schemes under which you can get loan to start your business and all that. The PM Employment Generation Program, PMEGP, and there are many more. Right, so you should now you know how to use computers, thanks to your center, and yeah. So since you are interested in jam making, you should research more on how I can get the capital, because now to expand any business you need more. Some funds are required, right? So that is that, and this is for all the young entrepreneurs. I mean, Meghalaya has been focusing on entrepreneurship, and since we don't have like industry, manufacturing, services sector much. So entrepreneurship is the answer. The way, I mean, if you become an entrepreneur, you are giving yourself employment. That's called self-employment, and plus you will employ certain number of people. So you employ 10 more people. So then it slowly gets it expands. So that's a great solution to our unemployment issues which are there. So lastly, any message you want to give to all the girls like you or boys like you from villages who have these ideas? You found your jam making and all that. So just one message to everyone.
First of all, thanks to you, sir, and thanks to everyone. To all those ladies, like boys and girls who drop out, don't just lose your hope. Just move on. For what you have in, can I talk in Khasi?
Yeah.
Kaya ka pa fidan hapo ka mensim saya ka namarba shim ya ka sentaro namar nga shim ya ka sentaro kum kayeng la jong kaya ka ba ngadan ha ka skill hal jong say nga penilot mentang ala anang hadu ki kumno banyat ya kiranda banya kumno banyat renda ka furniture kumno ban su ki live hujat lap hur koma te shim ya kani ka center haba ngibun hapo kani ka Meghalaya jongi ta shim ya ka but sulur ya ladi ban let ban wat ka ba pipi don haka men sim ladi kuble chibun.
Kublai Kong. So that was the story of a budding entrepreneur who, because of certain issues, had to drop out. But then she found a way. She found an interest in jam making, and through the the NUC, the youth centers which are there in Meghalaya, and through other SHG collaborations and other things, she is coming up, and she is going to do big in this jam making. So this is for all the listeners. One last message I want to give, that if because of certain reasons you had to drop out of the formal education, so there are ways like NIOS, there are others also, but NIOS now, we are as a department, we are pushing for more centers, and I'm happy to share that now in each district there are like 1 or 2 centers which are there. So our aim is to have these centers more in block level. So all our blocks will have in future NIOS centers. So you can go for class 10th, class 12th exam if somehow because of some reason you had to drop out. So I would really encourage all the youth to consider this NIOS, go for it, register for it. And in fact, under Samagra Shiksha, there is a subsidy also that the fees can be taken if you are out of school child. Then the subsidy also you can get these more details from the out of school coordinator which are there in each district. So that is one. And then even after that, I would recommend, don't stop, go for this IGNOU distance learning, at least try to become a graduate. Meanwhile, you still, I understand that because of certain for example, maybe health reasons, financial reasons, you had to start work, you have to start, so you can do that, but simultaneously you can complete your formal education also, so that in the future if you want to apply for anything, so you have those basic qualifications. So that was episode over the whole dropout scenario and how entrepreneurship is linked, vocational education is becoming so important. So please let us know what more topics and what more issues you want to be covered in this podcast. So we'll see you in the next episode. Thank you so much. Kublai Shabun, Mithala.